So, how much does it cost to live in a place like Hawassa? Do you say Awassa or Hawassa? Let me know in the comment section. But I have to say that I have lived in this city enough to be able to understand the cost of living here. And today I am excited to break down the cost of living here in Hawassa, from housing, groceries, food, internet, transport, all the gist. Stick around and let's get into it.
In Ethiopia is transacted in Ethiopian birr, and I have to say $1 as of the filming of this video is equivalent to 47 birr.
Let's talk about housing. Housing will definitely be your most expense here in Hawassa. Compared also to other places in Ethiopia, housing is the most expensive expense, unless you have an inherited land or house or stuff like that where you can stay for free. Then of course it becomes cheap or free. Definitely not an expense. Anyway, coming back to Hawassa, the expense on housing will depend on several factors. For example, how modern or luxurious is the apartment or the place that you want to stay in, or how close is it to the capital city or far outside the capital city. Based on these factors, it will also depend on, do you have a roommate? Are you going to be staying alone? Because if you have a roommate or you're staying with someone or cost sharing, then the prices go down. I have to say also, depending on whether you're gonna stay in a studio apartment, 1-bedroom apartment, or a 2-bedroom apartment, that will determine the cost of your house. You want to be able to stay in a studio apartment, it ranges from $40 outside the city and somewhere close to $50 to $70 within the city center. For 1-bedroom, it ranges between $70 to $150, depending on your location and your negotiation skills. For a house with higher requirements than that, price will range from $200 to around $600 and even beyond. According to my case, I actually shared in a previous video on my accommodation and my stay here, which I hope you watched. But let me share with you so we can have a whole perspective of accommodation here. So when it comes to groceries, it's time for you to shut down your class, get rid of your clothes, get into the kitchen and cook. That way life becomes cheaper. You get to enjoy your own well-prepared food, your desired amount of calories, and you also get to save up on your coins. So going to the grocery shopping and doing some shopping in the local supermarket is definitely one of the best things you can do to your pocket when you're living here in Hawassa. And they are pretty okay supermarkets where you can get the basics that you need, like spaghetti, like pasta, like macaroni, like all those good stuff, and make your own food. Yeah, enjoy home cooked food. It will save you money. But suppose you just wanna eat out, let me show you transportation as we head to eat out. So one main form of transportation that I actually wish I had is a bike or a scooter, or other people call it motorcycle, something close to that. I have actually observed lots of people own this here in Hawassa, and you'll find them parked in different places as people enjoy their drink, and then after that they have their own form of transportation to go back home. If I had the intention of staying here for long, maybe I would consider, because it's actually cheaper compared to Bajaj, which is the next form of transportation that you're gonna be using right now, or buying your own car. I'm about to board a tuk-tuk, and I wanted to share about the tuk-tuk. Okay, we call it tuk-tuk in my country, but it's called Bajaj here, or Bajaji in Kiswahili, which is a tricycle, and it actually charges something from 30 birr. The maximum I have ever paid while here in Hawassa is, I think, 80 birr, which was quite a distance. Yeah, so let's head to town as we go eat out. Salam, no? As far as I know, here in Hawassa, there are no online transport system like Uber, Taxify that is found in Addis Ababa. Therefore, these tuk-tuks really come in handy, that they can take you anywhere you want at such an affordable price. So I have just arrived in the center of the city, and I saw the public transport here. You can also use the public transport, just that I've never used, but all I know is that it's way cheap. I think less than 5 to 10 birr to to move around, but a girl here has never used one. Maybe one day we will consider.
But it's time for us to head over to go eat out. Sometimes my work forces me to eat out even if it was not in my budget, so I can go and maximize sometimes on Wi-Fi or meet up with people, or even more, create content. Based on this, I have been able to explore different places here in Hawassa and share with you guys. But I have to say, on a most average day, I don't end up spending more than 200 bur, and even on high-end hotels, I don't end up spending more than $5 alone. Hotel accommodation too are not as pricey compared to Addis Ababa, because you can get a decent place to stay for a night from $10 to $50 to have a decent place to call a night. So now I am back home and I want us to talk about electricity, utilities. As I answer your questions, then I share with you my final thoughts on the cost of living here in Hawassa. So in most apartments, you find that electricity is actually charged together with the house rent, and thus you don't need to pay an extra bill on electricity. But the bill of electricity can range somewhere below $10. When it comes to the water bill, you find some places could have boreholes, some places have tanks, depending on whatever water system is happening in your place of accommodation. Then that is how you're gonna be paying your bill. But the bill doesn't go above $10 as well. Definitely, I also have to say this is my estimate, and it depends on the place that you're staying, the maintenance and all this. This is to give you guys a perspective of the cost of living here. It is not conclusive. It is not conclusive. I would love to hear some of your contribution in the comment section on the same and things that you think I may be overpriced or underpriced. Let me know in the comment section down below. When it comes to internet, there are two ways. You can decide to redeem or to purchase directly internet data from your phone, which the price is constant everywhere in Ethiopia, and for that I would actually recommend that you watch my cost of living here in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, because I have a whole video and breakdown on that. It will also get into details on some of the things that I might have left out or are constant in the whole of Ethiopia. Now, another option definitely is to visit restaurants, which I am guilty. Can I say guilty? Or I do this a lot, where I visit restaurants, then I'm like, hey, can you lend me your Wi-Fi password? And that's why I can even make that place my workstation for the day, and I can get free Wi-Fi, you know. Question number one: do people pay electricity and water bill online or using a physical bill? And as far as I know, both. So what is the average salary of people living in Hawassa? I have to say, based on those that I have asked, I'm told something close to $200 to like $500. And I think with like $500, you can live a comfortable life, because I don't think Hawassa is as expensive. You can actually even save if you are also not extravagant with your money. Would I consider to move to Hawassa? Well, for me, I'm not sure. Remember, I'm a traveler. I love this town, but at the moment, I'm not sure I would live here forever, because my legs would itch, but so far so good. Yeah. My final conclusions on the cost of living in Hawassa, I have to say it is more affordable than Addis Ababa, which I find to be a better reason for you to come and enjoy here. Something else I love about staying here is you're less in the chaotic and lot of things happening. I love that it's calm and cool here, and definitely the third reason has to be that we have a lake that I can go and chill, beautiful scenery for me to enjoy and to have a good time. And of course, who doesn't want to save their coins? So if you're looking to disappear in a world somewhere nobody knows you or stuff like that for some time, to come and relax, to come and isolate yourself, I would recommend Hawassa. It's a good, amazing town. I will really appreciate hearing what you have to say about the cost of living here. Let me know the cost of living in your country, wherever you're staying. Is here cheaper or is here more expensive? Also, I have to say and clarify, I said the cost of living in Hawassa compared to USA because I talk in dollars. So that way you can be able to see the conversion of things. Let's just be honest. It's to attract more US views. Okay. I hope guys you enjoyed this video. Always remember to create time for that which ignites your soul. Until next time, bye.